What's up, guys? Welcome to today's show. An interesting topic of discussion today. Let me put it out there. Let me know what you think. If Arsenal had Unai Emery for their last 10 games in the title run in April to May, would Arsenal have won the Premier League? That was something that came to my head, and I've been pondering for a couple of days. We all know Emery came to Arsenal. He had a good season in the first season, just missing out on the top four by a point. Getting to the final of the Europa League, first European final since 2006, losing to Chelsea. So it was a good season, but it sort of unravelled towards the end. But the players that he had were horrible. Kolasinac, Socrates, Mustafi, all these sort of side man, Then the next season, in his first proper crisis, he gets dashed out. He gets sacked. And, we all know about all the mocking of his accent and all that good evening crap that, Arsenal fans and other fans were doing. Even the sports pundits and sports media were mocking him, which is, just so bad, so disrespectful to the guy. And, he got sick of it and he got sacked, and he was probably happy that, he got shot. He got shot of it, and then he goes to Villarreal, gives them their first trophy in their history, the Europa League. Amazing success there, almost beating Chelsea in the Super Cup, getting beat on penalties. Going on an amazing Champions League run. I think he got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, getting beat by Liverpool. Was it last year in 2022 Champions League campaign? So he's done amazing since he's left. Goes to Aston Villa. They're in a relegation fight. They're sitting right at the bottom, and not right at the bottom of the league, but in the bottom places of the league. And he comes in and gets them within touching distance of the top four at the end of the season. And Aston Villa's form since he arrived has been fantastic, but their form, especially from April to May, the business end of the season, has been superb. So good that Unai Emery is actually in with a chance of being, he's in a running to be Premier League manager of the season. He won't get it, Pep will get it, but his name is in the conversation, along with Arteta, Eddie Howe, Pep. That's how good Emery's been since he's come in. And he's not even had a full season. He had to fix the mess that Steven Gerrard created. So his credentials are immense. From Sevilla to PSG to Arsenal, where he done very well, to Villarreal, and now back at Villa, getting them into the Europa League. So we all know the season Arsenal had under Arteta, being top of the league for so long and bottling it towards the end with pathetic performances: West Ham, Southampton, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and a couple of others sprinkled in there. But the form in the business end of the season, April, May, was shocking. So if you swap Aston Villa's form and Arsenal's form, more than likely most definitely Arsenal would have won the league. From that sort of end of April position to now, you swap the form, Arsenal would have won the league if they had Aston Villa's form under Unai Emery. So that made me think, if Emery was in charge of Arsenal, would we have won the league? And this is all, theoretical. There's no way I can prove it, but I truly believe we would have. I believe if Emery had this team, with the dynamics of it, the fan base united, the feel-good factors back, Edu's in charge, the backing from the Cronkays, that Unai Emery would have got us over the line. 100%. We definitely would have been challenged for a title with him, and he would have got us over the line. There's no way I can prove it, but that's what I think. That's what I believe. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you think that the same, that he would have done it. When he was at Arsenal the first time, he wasn't backed properly. First of all, Edu wasn't there. You had Raul Solelli and these other guys. They're there. The whole hierarchy was all funny. He wasn't backed properly. He didn't get the players he wanted. He got players that, he wanted Partey, he got Torreira, he wanted Nzonzi, he wanted he did get Saliba in the end. He wanted players like Milacano, he gets Socrates instead. So a lot of the players that he wanted, he didn't get. He wanted Zaha, he gets Pepe. So I believe if he was working under the same hierarchy as Arteta with Edu, working together with Edu, getting a backing of the Conkeys, that he would have done a lot better. And also if he got the support of the fans and not them mocking him and all that, giving him a hard time over the first crisis and all that, then he would have done a lot better job. Arteta's had many crises over his tenure. He was lucky that a lot of that was during the big cove and stadiums were empty. So we got away with it. 2 8th place finishes. Yeah, we got the FA Cup. But, whatever. Roberto Di Matteo won the Champions League with Chelsea. He got sacked. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean much. But Arteta got away with a lot. They sing all these songs, Super Mikel Arteta. Listen, I was Arteta out for a long time. Then he sort of won me over a little bit this season, obviously. But I'm not Arteta in or I'm not Arteta out. Because I'm still not sure about the guy. I'm still not sure. Unai Emery, I was fully Unai Emery in. Because of his previous record, because of the amount of trophies he's won, because of his experience. And he's proven what an outstanding manager he is at Villa. Outstanding manager. Underrated, underappreciated, but a phenomenal coach. Top level. Better coach than Mikel Arteta. Yes, Unai Emery is a better coach, manager than Mikel Arteta. That is facts. And if he was working under the same structure as now with Edu and the same sort of feel-good fan base and the fan base was behind him, I believe he would have done wonders with this football club. So that's my view on it. I do believe that if Emery was in charge of Arsenal at the business end of the season, he would have got us over the line. If you swap Villa's form for Arsenal's form, that would have been enough to win the league. Villa had a lot to play for. Trying to get into the Champions League, that was within touching distance. Trying to secure Europa League football, which would be massive for Villa. So they were playing with pressure as well. Maybe not title-winning pressure, but they were playing with pressure. So I do believe Emery would have done it. He would have rotated the squad. He would have man-managed better. He would have used the squad better with his experience and his football knowledge, 100%. And he's a much better man manager than Arteta as well. Arteta, his man management to me is very questionable, and that's one of his big weaknesses, his man management abilities. And Unai Emery is a fantastic man manager. Look what he's done with Tyrone Mings. Brought him back. What he's done with all of those players, wonders. All the players that Gerrard throws out, he's brought them back in and they're playing exceptionally. So again, it's all theoretical, but if you swap the points and you swap the form from Villa to Arsenal, and Arsenal had Villa's form and points, they would have won the league. And Villa would have dropped away out of the European places. And got closer to the relegation places, but probably survived. And that's the way it is. It's true. But I want you guys to know. I want to know what you guys think. Would Unai have got Arsenal over the line this season if he was in charge at the business end of the season? He is a better coach than Mikel Arteta. That's facts. But would he have had the quality and with his experience and his, expertise, could he have done it? I think 100%, most definitely, even under that pressure. He's won league titles at France. That's not a given. Even Poch lost the league title in his first season with PSG in France. So he's won trophies. He's won the big finals, pressure games. He knows how to do it. But please let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for another great show. Please, guys, smash the like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Peace.